All right, today we are going to learn how to create an exploded view over Lego Man here. So what we want to do is go ahead and File, let's go to New, and we're going to scroll all the way down here to our standard millimeter.ipn presentation file. So we need to do this in order to make our exploded view. So let's go to Create, and it's going to ask us to reference our assembly. So we'll just, here's where my assembly is of my Lego Man. I'm going to go ahead and hit Open. Okay, and here we go. All right, so let's come on up here to presentation and we're going to go to tweak components. So let's go ahead and click on his head and we're going to pull his head up here. Okay, and then hit our check mark. And then let's click on his legs, tweak components, and we're just going to go down. Actually, and let's just go ahead and hit OK there. Let's see here. And now we're going to go ahead and take his connector piece here, tweak components, pull it down, hit our check mark, and now let's go ahead and do our arms. Actually, let's do our hands first. So let's click there. And we're going to move them out here. And then now let's go ahead and go tweak our arms. So click on your arms and be careful because it's kind of in there weird. So let's see here. Okay, and we're looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and just play. And it looks good. Now let's get it in an orientation where it shows everything sort of assembled here. Something like, maybe something like that. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to click New Snapshot View. And it's going to name it View 1. So now let's come back over to File, do a new, drawing file, and ANSI.IDW in millimeters, create. We're going to make our sheet size, edit sheet size A, hit OK, and let's go ahead and delete that block for now. And now, if you haven't already done so, save your presentation file that we just worked on, and now we have to reference that file. So go to Base, and we're going to come over here, and we're going to search for it here. We're going to go to Presentation, Lego Man, hit Open, and notice it's going to automatically bring in View 1 here. And you can adjust the size here to be, well, however big or small you want it. I think 2:1 is probably a fairly good size scale. So we'll hit OK. And you know what? It looks so much cooler when you have color. So I'm going to click here and then hit OK. And now you want to go ahead and add a parts list. So what we can do is go to Annotate and Parts List. And we're going to once again reference our assembly here. And looks good, hit OK. If that shows up, hit OK. And then just drag it down here. Okay. And the following, okay. And we're gonna move it slightly out of the way here. And let's go ahead and click there and go to Edit Parts List. I'm just gonna change some of these so that they're okay. And then I'm gonna go over here, go to Column Chooser. I wanna get rid of description and I want the material. And I want it to be ABS plastic. If you haven't already done so, go make every Lego Man part as ABS plastic. And you go to material, and then we'll go to add, and hit OK. Okay, and most of them, see, I didn't change these. But if you didn't, you can just go ABS plastic. And down here, same thing. Type them in as ABS plastic. Okay, and hit OK. And we're good. Looks nice. Now you need to add your balloons. Okay, so kind of come over here. Double click a balloon on, double click. Now notice it's 1 corresponds to the Lego hand here. And 7 and 6 correspond to Lego arm. Okay. And if you did it right, and I messed up, it should be 2 in quantity 2, so you don't have both. But that's okay. So balloon. Okay, now you notice our arms here. One says 7, one says 6, and that's not good. We want them to be basically the same part, so they say the Lego arm. So what we're going to do over here is we're going to just kind of hit escape, double click on that guy and override it so that it says 6 and hit OK. All right, and now we need to also update our parts list so it reflects that. So go ahead and right click on it, edit parts list, and we're going to come on over here to 7 and we're going to uncheck visible and then just hit apply. I'm going to also just make a couple other changes while I'm in here. Just get rid of those underscores. And look, make sure everything else looks good. Oh, and we have 2 arms, right? So we need to change that to 2. Okay. And we have 2 legs. Let's see here, Lego Man legs. So change that to 2. Hand 2, 2. We're good. Hit apply. Hit OK. And now we can move that guy down here. And we're all done. Looks great. If this helped you, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.